First, let's start at St. James Park. Newcastle's plus 150 hosting Liverpool, plus 170. The draw here, plus 250. Newcastle is 2 wins, 5 draws, 0 losses since the World Cup. This season, 1 loss, 11 draws, 10 wins. It's just been a weird season. Incredibly impressive considering where they are in the standings, but just so weird to see a team 10, 11, and 1. I think we're going to get like a scoregami by when all said and done with their record. This feels like a must-win spot for Liverpool if they're going to charge up and make a, pseudo run at it for a top four spot. Liverpool in 9th place right now, 32 points, 9 points behind Newcastle, who are in 4th. I do feel like the number is a little short or a little cheap on Newcastle here. They're plus 150 at home. I think Newcastle's the better team this season than Liverpool by a little bit more of a margin than these odds imply, BJ. So I don't hate a bet on the home favorite.
Yeah, I don't either. There's a couple injury notes to take note of here, though. Newcastle's going to be without Bruno Guimaraes, which is obviously massive for them and their defense in transition, which I'm guessing is how this game is going to kind of play out, because what we've seen from Newcastle and what we've mentioned many times is that they are best when they are able to let opponents have the ball, let them think that they can build out from the back, and then press them high, trap them on the sidelines, win the ball, and get it moving forward into the box. It's why they're essentially the number 1 team in the Premier League in final third to box entry conversion rate, around 38%. It's a crazy number. It's because they're leading the Premier League in high termers, averaging about 9.2 per 90 minutes. So this game sets up kind of perfectly for them, because Liverpool, my guess, is going to be trying to play out of the back. They're going to try to probably build up, or if not, they're going to have to try to play long, which again just makes this game very, very transitional, where Newcastle is best. Now, Liverpool defensively, they're getting Virgil van Dijk back, but Konate is still out. So I'm not sure that getting Virgil van Dijk back is the biggest plus for Liverpool, and their defense is suddenly going to be fixed. I mean, away from home, Liverpool's defense has been awful this season. They are allowing 1.76 expected goals per 90 minutes, while Newcastle has just been awesome at St. James Park, averaging 1.9 expected goals per match. Newcastle might be without Alan St. Maximum and Callum Wilson. They're both questionable. But Liverpool is starting to get some guys healthy as well. Diego Jota was on the bench against Everton on Monday. Luis Diaz is still hurt, but at least Liverpool now has somewhat of a full strength front three. And, say what you will, Michael, but they did create over 2 expected goals against Everton. So I'm kind of scared of the Liverpool attack here, especially with Newcastle being without Guimaraes. So I'm actually going to take Newcastle's team total over 1.5 at plus 115, just another fade of the Liverpool defense. And if this game becomes very transitional, which I'm guessing it will be, I think it's really going to favor Newcastle. And I think they have a great chance of putting 2 in the back of the net against Liverpool.
Yeah, I'm passing here. I lean toward the under. 3 is sitting at minus 155. It's the best I've found out there. It's a little too high for me. It is a bad spot for Liverpool. Like you said, they are getting healthier. I think their defense is going to hit rock bottom here, and I think they're going to start to see some improvement. They had a pretty solid showing against Everton at home, but like you said, it's been much worse away from home. There's a lot of injury issues here though for Newcastle that I'm a little worried about. Joe Willock goes out, was giving good energy for them, good midfield play. Guimaraes suspended, like you mentioned. Callum Wilson is questionable, and it's it's described as a minor hamstring, but that's been like his number 1 injury forever. So, is he going to go full 90? Probably not. And then also, ASM and Almiron coming up on the injury report too. So there's a bunch of different things where this is already not a very deep attack. I have my question marks about them. I mean, I kind of wish they hadn't lost that game, so they could have been the Invincibles that finished 4th. It would have been really funny. But overall, this is a stay away from me. I think stylistically, I don't think Liverpool goes at this. It'll be interesting to see how Klopp manages. Can they play another way? I don't know. But do we get a more passive Liverpool and they try to play on the counter a little bit away from home? Could be effective. But yeah, I lean toward the under here. Ultimately, I'll probably be staying away.